boys and girls. Today we're going to do some work with building words and then adding suffixes onto the end. So we're going to use some of our more common suffixes like ed, which we know can sound like id or d or t, ing, ful, full, s, and ez, z. Okay, so let's first talk about what is a suffix. A suffix is added on to the end of a word to change its meaning. So in order to know whether a word has a suffix, I have to be able to take the suffix off and there still will be a word left. So for instance, if I had the word singing, I know I could take that suffix off, ing, and there still would be a real word left, sing. I know this ing isn't the suffix because if I took that off, there wouldn't be a real word left. So remember, you have to ask yourself, does this word have a suffix? If it does, what's the base word? So let's begin by building some words. We know that most closed short vowel syllable words, all we have to do is add the suffix on the end. So for instance, if I am building the word stand, I would tap it s, t, and d. If I wanted to make it standing, I'd ask myself, does this word have a suffix? Yes, it does. If it has a suffix, what is the base word? The base word is stand. So I'm only going to build the base word. Remember we sing, always tap the base word, never tap the suffix. Always tap the base word, tap it every time. So I'm going to build it s, t, and, my glued sound, d. If I want to make that word standing, all I have to do is add the suffix onto the end. Now when it comes to marking words like this, just like we only tap the base word, we only mark the base word. So to make sure I don't mark the suffix, I'm going to put it in the black hole. Put a circle around it, put it in the black hole. So then all I have to do is scoop the base word. I know it's closed because the A is short. The ND shuts the door. I don't want to forget to box my glued sound and underline my blend. Okay, so I'm going to practice some of these with you, and then I'm going to ask you to do a few on your paper and pencil or your dry erase board. So if you don't have it, pause the video right now and go get it. So we just said that with closed syllable words, you really don't have to change the base word at all. All you have to do is add the suffix on. So I could write stands or standing, and I wouldn't have to worry about changing the base word. But there is a difference with words that are vowel consonant E, like the word hope, o, O. To make it long, I'm going to put on my silent E. Now, we've also talked about the fact that there are two kinds of suffixes. There are vowel suffixes, suffixes that start with vowels like ed, ing, and es. But there's also consonant suffixes, suffixes that start with a consonant like s or ful. Now, words that have consonant suffixes, I don't have to do a thing to this space word. If I want to make the word hopes, I just add the s. Hopes. If I wanted to make the word hopeful, whoops, that happens at school all the time too, remember? If I wanted to make the word hopeful, all I would do would be put the ful onto the end. But something happens when I want to add a suffix that starts with a vowel. If I wanted to make this word hoping, if I wanted to add the ing, there's something I have to do first. Do you remember what it is? You're right, I have to take the E off and then add the ing. So when I mark the word, I'm going to first put the ing in the black hole. Now that isn't hope. So to make that word, base word hope again, I'm going to add my little E right up here. So then I can mark it vowel, consonant, E, because the O is long and the E is silent. The same thing is true if I wanted to add ED. Now this one is tricky because it doesn't look like I've done anything to the base word. Here's my base word to start with again. What if I wanted to make that word hoped? Hoped. Sounds like it, ED sounds like a T that time. Well, if I just add the ED on, look what happens. I'm not making hoped, I'm making hopeed. So really, I am taking off the silent E and putting the ED on. When I mark this base word, I'm going to put the ED in the black hole. This isn't hoped, hope, this is hop. So to make it hope, I'm going to put that little silent E back on, and then I can mark it vowel, consonant, E. Oh, I mustn't forget, the ED sounds like a T that time, hoped. Okay, so we're going to practice a few more, but instead of building them with our cards this time, I'm just going to write them up here, which means I'm going to have to spend some time erasing our little bitty board. Okay, let's do a little practicing. All righty. Our first word that we're going to build is a two-syllable word. It's the word reptiles. So I asked myself, does reptiles have a suffix? Yes, it does. So what is the base word? The base word is reptile. Reptile. Let's scoop it. Reptile. R-E-P. R-E-P. How about tile? T-I-O. T-I-O. Now that's my base word, reptile. How do I make it reptiles? I just add the suffix S. So when I mark it, I'm going to put that S in the black hole. Scoop it 2 syllables. This one is closed. This one is vowel consonant E. E is silent. The I is long. Now, if you could do that one, the rest of these are going to be a cinch. Let's build the word hunted. Hunted. Does hunted have a suffix? Yes. What is the base word? Hunt. Let's tap the base word. N, t. N, t. How do I make hunted? Going to add the ED. Hunted. Hunt, hunted. Put the ED in the black hole. Hunted. It sounds like id this time. Scoop hunt. It's closed because the U is short and the NT shuts the door. Let's do one more. How about the word crunches? Crunches. She crunches her potato chips. Does crunches have a suffix? Yes. What is the base word? Crunch. Let's tap crunch. K, r, a, n, ch. K, r, a, n, ch. Now you may have thought K, but most of the time when it's blended with an R, it's going to be a C. Crunch. How do I make that crunches? This time I'm going to add ES. Do you hear the ES? Okay. I'm going to put the ES in the black hole. Scoop the base word. It's closed. The U is short. I have a blend digraph here. Means a digraph with another consonant. And I have a CR blend. I'm going to do one more. This one is the word flying. Flying. Does flying have a suffix? Yes. What is the base word? Fly. F, l, I. I hope you know what's making that long I sound. F, l, I. It's a Y. How do I make flying? I'm just going to add the ing. Flying. Put the ing in a black hole. The base word is fly. It ends with a long vowel sound. That makes it open. Is there a long Y? No. But this Y sounds like a long I. And it has an FL blend. Okay, your turn. Get out your paper and pencil or your dry erase board. Going to give you the word. You're going to repeat it, go through all the steps that I've been going through, ask yourself if it has a suffix, identify the base word, build the base word, and then add the suffix on. Okay? Here's a hint. They're all going to have suffixes. Your first word to build is the word bones. Our body has many bones. Give it a try. Don't forget to mark it. Okay, if you need more time, pause the video. Otherwise, let's check. Bones. Does it have a suffix? Yes. What is the base word? Bone. B-O-N. B-O-N. How do I make it bones? I'm going to just add on the S suffix. Bone, bones. Put the S in the black hole. Scoop it. It is vowel consonant E because the E is silent and the O is long. Do you remember why I didn't take the E off? This is a consonant suffix. I don't have to take the E off. I hope you did well. Let's do another. Your word is the word wiping. Mrs. B is wiping down our desk. Wiping. Does it have a suffix? Okay, I hope you've had time to write it and mark it. The word is wiping. If I take off the suffix, my base word is wipe. W-I-P. W-I-P. That's not wipe. It needs an E on the end. Wipe. How do I make it wiping? Ooh, that doesn't work. I need to take the E off. Wiping. When you marked it, I hope you put the ing in the black hole first. To get your base word back, you've got to put that little silent E up here. Scoop it one syllable. It's vowel consonant E. That was a challenge. I hope you got that one correct. Let's do another. Your word is dusted. Mom dusted the furniture yesterday, or Dad dusted the furniture yesterday. Or maybe you dusted the furniture yesterday. Anyway, the word is dusted. Dusted. Okay, let's check. Dusted. Does dusted have a suffix? Yes, it does. So what is the base word? The base word is dust. D-U-S-T. So I'm only going to build the base word. D-U-S-T. To make it dusted, I'm going to add my ed suffix. Put the suffix in the black hole. What does the ed sound like this time? Dusted. Sounds like id. It sounds like id. Scoop the base word. It's closed. The u is short and the st shuts the door. Next word. Your next word is the word flashes. Sometimes that light flashes. Maybe you've seen at a stoplight where the yellow arrow goes like that. That would be flashes. Go ahead and build it. Okay, hopefully you've had enough time to build it and mark it. The word is flashes. Does it have a suffix? Yes. What is the base word? Flash. F-L-A-S-H. flash. F-l-a-sh. How do I make it flash-es? I hear the es this time. I'm going to put the es on. Check and see, did you spell it correctly? So let's mark it. Put the es in the black hole. My base word is flash. It is closed because the A is short. Did you catch the digraph? And the consonant blend. All right, one last one to practice. Your next word to practice is the word trying. We are all trying to learn our best from home. Trying. Go ahead and write it. Are you ready? Trying. Does the word trying have a base word? Yes, it does. The base word is try. T-r-I. T-r. Now what's making that I sound? Y. Try. To make it trying, I'm just going to add on the ing. Try, trying. Let's mark it. Put the ing in the black hole. I scoop it one syllable. It ends with a long vowel sound, so that makes it open. There's no such thing as a long Y. That Y steals the I sound this time, and it has a TR blend. Okay, I hope you've had fun building words with suffixes on the end. I'll see you again really soon. Happy learning!